Well, Quentin Johnston is who we're talking about, guys.
Yes.
Quentin Johnston from the San Diego Chargers. Quentin Johnston, his usage has been that of smaller compared to other teams, but he is still getting the usage of the number one wide receiver on that team. Yep. Everyone thought it was going to be Ladd McConkey in the slot, picking up that Keenan Allen role. And I was sitting there like, that Keenan Allen role is gone. That role isn't like, the reason why they traded him was because that guy isn't in the offense anymore. That position isn't available.
Yeah. You're going to see a lot more, and you're going to continue to see the Chargers in a lot of 2 tight end sets with just 2 receivers on the field. It'll be McConkey and Quentin Johnston in tight ends. And I think it's really for Johnston, since we're on the Johnston topic, he had flashed what we want to see from him at the wide receiver position, being able to get vertical down the field and make plays, right? Whether it's especially in man-to-man coverage. In college, he was a freak of nature after the catch, coming from TCU. A dude who, once he got the ball in his hands, he turned into a running back. But being as big as he is, you're like, you want to see more of the go up and get it style of play that you see from guys his size. So I think it's a confidence and trust thing.
Yeah, and the last week we saw the confidence and the trust building.
Yep.
Because they started to stack the box. J.K. Dobbins has just been a force this season. Well, absolute unbelievable. But Quentin Johnston, we saw it last week. So they stacked the box against JK because he was having a success early. Yeah. They left Quentin Johnston on an island, man coverage, and this is a big guy. Like, he is a big guy. And he wasn't this type of wide receiver really at TCU. He wasn't the go up and get a guy. He was more of a Roy Williams, catch the ball, middle of the
get
field,
the ball in space and make a play. Yeah.
But they saw it. It's like, all right, first round pick. Here's your chance. We're putting you on an island. He beat him by a couple steps, and Justin Herbert threw it where he could go get it, and he made the adjustment. He brought it in, and his hand, that is the confidence that he needs.
Yeah.
Because it was just bad play after bad play of drop. This could be a turning point. It was only a 5 reception game, but 2 touchdowns. He might have emerged as the number 1 wide receiver, and there's only 16% ownership.
Yeah,
I think
red zone.
If you're in a 12-team league, I'm throwing a third of my fab budget.
If you need a receiver,
if you're like hurting for wide receiver or a flex spot, this is worth the risk.
Yeah,
this is a consistent to be able to get a number 1 wide receiver in an NFL offense to sit in your flex spot, or to be your wide receiver 3 in 3 wide receiver leagues. I think it's worth burning the money.
Yeah.
Personally.
Because as the season sort of moves along here and he develops more, if you see this, it's risky because you're like, Carolina Panthers defense, not so good. But at the same time, this is a dude that we know the talent is there. This offense is set up for this type of play style where they're going to get him isolated one-on-one more often than not, because they're creating so many gaps in the run game to defend. He's going to get the opportunities to make big plays. There's going to be weeks where it's like, oh man, he didn't really do much. But then there's going to be the weeks where you're like,
it's going to be peaks and valleys with him.
Yeah.
Because it's game flow with an offense like that. They're first and foremost a running football team. Even if it is peaks and valleys, this is the type of guy. Say he has another game where he scores a touchdown and it's lower yardage. This is the type of guy you could package with someone else to get a better play. Yeah. So like, say you're already arguing in your flex right now. Now I got 2 inconsistent flex options. Well, if you combine the 2 flex guys and send that, maybe you could get like a wide receiver 2 or, a better, higher flex player. So I think it's worthy on usage alone. I think Quentin Johnston should be a must-add on the waiver wire and a healthy amount of your budget. It's one of those ones that could change your season if you grab him early enough.